Hello YouTube, my name is Tim. I am a reseller. I live in Texas. I've been reselling on and off for several years now, and I recently went full-time this last February, this last year. I resell mainly on eBay and some online Facebook Marketplace and mobile apps and stuff like that. I figured I'd introduce myself, show y'all what I've found the last couple days, and let's get to it. Alright, so Thursday, June 21st, 2018, I went to one thrift store. I didn't go to anything else that day. I didn't pick up a whole lot, but I did get got a garden hoe pick thing. It's probably just going to be for me. It's not really for reselling, but it's kind of cool. Picked it up. Did a little bit of gardening now and then. I always pick up used, unopened, unused film. This is a black and white. Don't really know if it's worth much. No, I've never really heard of that brand, but we'll see. Looks kind of old. And when I walked into the thrift store, the guy said, "I think I got something you might want," which, I mean, I've never looked for these before, but they are a pair of binoculars, and they look almost brand freaking new. Oh, well, lost the lens cap already. There it is. Yeah, so pretty good shape. Not sure what the value is on those. I get stuff there at that thrift store pretty cheap though, so it's worth a shot just to kind of. Oh, it's got a card in there too. I didn't even realize that. Oh, got the original manual, which is in different language. But yeah, that's a good thing too, I guess. And also that day, picked up a skateboard for my kids, but I don't have that over here, so on to the next thing. So that Thursday stuff, I paid about $7 for it from the thrift store. This next stuff is from this morning, Friday, June 22nd, 2018. I went to 3 garage sales today and back to the same thrift store. They get a, I guess what's called a truck-in on Fridays. They get stuff delivered there from a central location. It's just a local thrift store. There's about 3 of the same ones in the same area. This is from the second garage sale I went to. The first one was pretty much a bust. I got some string lights for my daughter. This is the second one I went to. I've got a whole bag full of Nerf guns. Check them out if you want to see them. Now these things right here is the main reason I bought them. I've sold these before. They usually sell pretty well. And I've got 2 of them in this. And when I asked the price on these, the first lady told me $1 a piece. And then when I went to pay, the lady bagged them up and said, "I'll give them to you the whole bag for $1. So that was a pretty nice thing to pick up. And they're just random ones. I haven't even tested most of them. Hopefully they all work. That price though, you really can't. I mean, you really can't beat them. There's a couple a handful of bullets. Some odds and ends. I mean, it's Nerf guns. Alright, so the next thing from the same garage sale. I spent a total of $13 at that garage sale. And it was pretty much a bundle deal after I got everything up there. She had given me prices, but then when I got up there, they all changed, and it was actually lower, so I went with it. This thing, my daughter doesn't steal it from me first. Clairol, let me see, the light's not real good over here. Clairol Infinity Pro Curl Secret. I think it does pretty well. I haven't really looked any of this stuff up yet. I've seen it on TV. Sometimes that's good. And it looks like it's all there. All pretty well. Minimum use probably. I mean, everything's in there. Manual and everything. We'll see how it does. I don't always look everything up when I buy stuff. Sometimes I just go off of instinct. Some things I know about, some things I don't. But if I get them cheap enough, I mean, why not? That same garage sale, I also got this, which I'll be using for my camera. 2 gigabytes, not too bad. She originally told me $3, but I think when I got up there, she added 50 cents for this one. Crazy pricing today. And also from that same place, Connect for Xbox 360. These do pretty well usually. Not too bad. And I believe that's it from that garage sale. Yeah, on to the next thing. Oh, I almost forgot with that $13, that same garage sale. Also got this Camelback. It's, I don't know how to say that brand, Dakine. I'm not sure. It still has the bladder in it. It actually looks pretty good shape on the inside. It looks barely used. Looks alright. Yeah, so that was that first garage sale. I paid $13 for all that stuff. Alright, so the third garage sale I went to, picked up this thing. I spent a total of $21 at the third garage sale. This one, the lady didn't know if it worked or how much the lady wanted for it that was selling it because she wasn't there. She called them. She said she didn't know. It belonged to her ex-husband. Just get rid of it. I'll take $1. So $1. I figured I'd take my chances, see if it works. And then I bought one bundle thing at that garage sale. I used to know the guy that lived at that house. He still lived at that house last year. He still lived at that house last year. And had a garage sale last year. And I bought some hats from him. Well, this year, unfortunately, he had passed away. He was getting on up there in age, but it's still sad when somebody you know passes on sometimes. And when I bought them from him the last time, they were $2 a hat. His wife, who is an older lady also, told me $1 a hat, and she's got a couple buckets of them. Well, I looked through all these. I'd sold that one before. That's a pretty good one. There's all kinds of older, newer mesh snapbacks. There's all kinds in here. Some of them are really cool. Some of them are just kind of generic. Some feed hats, different things like that. Some of these do pretty well. I've sold stuff like this before. I might have to open a new eBay just for hats. Well, I got this box. Looked at both her boxes. I got that box. And this box. Looked both of them, kind of looked them over, picked out a couple, then I went up to her and I said, will you take $20 for all the hats? And she thought about it for a second. I said, sure, that's fine. Just get them out of here, get rid of them. She looked through a couple of them, make sure any of them wasn't personalized or anything. I think there's one with a signature on it. I don't know who the signature is. Oh, it's that one right there. Some kind of racing signature. Don't know who that is. And the motorplex is close to here, so I could probably figure it out pretty easily. Haven't really looked it up or looked at it. But, so yeah, I spent $20 on the hats and then $1 on the fence thing. And that was all the garage sale number 3. And so at the thrift store I go to, I ended up spending $55 there today. Part of it was because of this thing, this Craftsman 10-inch drill press, half horsepower, 5-speed. Everything on it looked pretty good. The belt looks pretty good. I mean, it's dirty, needs some cleaning up. It's got a little bit of rust, but it's all surface rust. Works alright. They wanted $50 for this, and hold on 2 seconds. And for this thing, which is a bench grinder. They're all real dirty, dusty. This one needs to have a little repair done on the flap right there where the light goes and the protective guard goes. But other than that, looks pretty good shape. Just needs a little cleaning. I talked the guy down to 45 at the thrift store for both of them. I know the guy pretty good, so I'll show you what else I got. Alright, so this is my box of junk from that thrift store. He charged me $10 for this box and $45 for the drill press and the bench grinder. Usually on the day when they get a truck, he'd probably charge me $15 for this, so he cut me a little bit of a deal. So I pick these up every now and then because I do find quite a bit of hats, so I got 4 or 5 of them now. I just throw it in the box. The guy at this particular store also, he doesn't never really look through my box. He'll just look at it, kind of see how full it is, and then give me a price. Like I said, usually 15, 20, sometimes $25. This is actually kind of a smaller box for me. Usually it's about a $15 box, but like I said, he's cut me a deal. I got this thing. I don't really know if it's worth a whole lot or not. Somebody at one time was trying to sell it for $5. They get a lot of leftover garage sale stuff there too. People will donate stuff. It's kind of the place in my area to donate things whenever you have leftover garage sale stuff. This is a plasma flow for aid in the prevention of deep vein thrombosis. Alright. And let's see what else. I pick these up whenever I find them. My wife kind of has a collection of them now. I've been giving them to her for a while. She's got a good handful of them. Hasn't been really that long I've been picking them up, but a good while. And sometimes she'll give them to the kids too, so it just depends. I know some of the older ones are worth stuff. Usually these I don't really find anything that's worth a whole lot in the newer ones. Pick this thing up, don't know exactly what it is. You push on it, and the thing in the middle pops up. And it says on the bottom, I don't know if you can see that, polyvisol chewable vitamins, Mead Johnson. So I'm guessing it was a vitamin dispenser, kind of a creepy little way to get your vitamins. Half orange, half clown thing. Don't know if it's worth anything. It was kind of cool though, made by Hasbro. Pick this up. I pick up like camping stuff now and then. I do alright on it. This one probably isn't really worth a lot, but I thought it was kind of cool. It was a whole camping set for 2 people. Got your knife opener, spoon, fork, everything you need to eat with. Outdoor club. I got this thing, this box of stuff. And this is, which I picked it up, threw it in my box. I knew he wasn't going to charge me a lot for it, so I figured I'd take a chance. This is a, well, that was good. Whole set of flatware, and it is kind of a gold tone color. Hope you see that pretty good. And it looked like everything was there. These are kind of messed up, but every slot's filled. This one actually goes up here. It's got some unique looking things in there. I didn't see a brand on it. There's not a brand on the utensils as far as I can tell. Get one of these bigger ones. They're all twisted. Not all of them, but like some of the bigger stuff's twisted. Usually find a brand on most stuff, but completely unbranded as far as I can tell. Nice wood handle and gold tone. I'll find them eventually. Alright. I picked up this little tool bag. Just for personal use. I pick these up now and then, throw some tools in there. Picked up this little calculator just because it was new in the package still. So it has all the instructions, still has the case. Didn't see if it turns on. Every once in a while I get lucky and it'll turn on, but no, I have to get a battery or something. Yeah, brand new looking. If it's not worth a whole lot, I'll save a bunch of these little things up and put them in a lot or something. Let's see what else I get. This is unbranded. It's kind of cool looking though. I did open it up. It has a little bit of I'll show you real quick. Silver plated. It's really heavy. You can see a little bit of tarnish on it, so it's pretty cool. It's got everything in there. My wife will probably actually end up stealing this from me, so I probably won't ever see how much it's actually worth. See down in my box, I got pens and pencils. I grab a handful every now and then. I've got
kids that run off with them, need a pencil during school time. Grab these. This old pair of glasses. It's a old pair of Brooks Brothers. I don't know if you can see that or not. Brooks Brothers glasses. Don't know if Brooks Brothers glasses are worth anything, but I mean, it fit in my box, so I threw it in there. Bifocals. This is a torch thing for your kitchen. Pretty sure it works. Oh yeah, still works. It sounded like it had gas in it. Don't really know if it's worth anything, but I will use it to light my barbecue grill at the very least. Another glasses box. I'll pick these up every once in a while. I'll find a pair of glasses and stick them in there. Every now and then I'll find a pair of Goldfield or something and need a box for it. And the last thing from there, part of my $10 box with other things, is a clarinet. Don't know if it's worth anything, like I said. I just take chances on things sometimes, and if it's cheap enough, I'll pick it up. I know the cork is deteriorated, and the finger pads are probably need work. I might end up taking it to a music shop. See, there's a couple places I can take it to that might give me a couple dollars for it. If it's not worth anything, I'll at least make my money back on it. And I believe that is it. Well, thank y'all for watching. Comment if you got any comments. Like this video, subscribe, do all that stuff. I'm kind of new to this still, so if you got any pointers or tips, or just want to tell me to not show my ugly face on the camera again, just let me know. All right, thank y'all.